I welcome all of you. I welcome Sivakar Sir, David Sir, Amta Ma'am, Dhiman Sir, Rajesh Sir, Rajiv Sir, Ashish Sir, and Pragya Ma'am, Gopal Sir, Gyanendra Sir, and all the students. तो इस मोड को स्टार्ट करने के लिए मैं अपने एबी जजवा को बुलाना चाहता हूँ।
जैसे आपको का बैच सबसे ज़्यादा आपसे मिला और इसका कितना इन्वेस्टमेंट शुरू का नहीं होगा वो लेने से बात होना हमारे जरूर को ध्यान दे रहे हैं। इसके बाद आपको कहीं अवसर नहीं मिलेगा कि आप गलती करिए और आपका उस पर आपके प्रभाव पड़े क्या पड़े निकलने कैसा नहीं। जब आप केस फाइल करेंगे आर्गूमेंट करेंगे या कहीं भी अपने को प्रोड्यूस करेंगे तो बात रखेंगे तो गलती होगा उसका परिणाम आपको भुगतना सही होगा तो आपके पक्ष में होगा गलत होगा तो आपके विरोध में। मूलभूत लास्ट अवसर है कि आपके एजुकेशन का कि आप यहाँ कर सकते हैं चीजों को सीख सकते हैं। जो बच्चे इसमें से मूलभूत पिछली बार जब हम लोगों ने नेशनल कंपटीशन कराया था उसको देखा होगा, देखा शायद आप में से सभी लोगों ने होगा, कुछ लोग उसमें वॉलंटियर खाने के लिए झगड़ा भी किए। तो देखा होगा कि जो बच्चे मूलभूत के लिए आए थे वो एक टीम चेन्नई से आए, वो यहाँ जीत नहीं पाए लेकिन दूसरी मूलभूत में वो जीते। उसका मुझे मैसेज आया था कि यूपी के किसी दूसरे और वो लोग टीम चेन्नई की थी वो बिना यूपी के भेदर को समझे ही आ गए। जब हमने रात में डिनर कराने के लिए तो हमारा बजट बहुत सीमित था, शायद बहुत कम लोगों को पता हो कि कॉलेज में दूसरा फंक्शन हो तो उन लोगों को डिनर कराने में दूसरे के फंक्शन में जाते हैं तो उनको यही डिनर कराना। जैसे मुझे गोपालन को विशाल को पता था कि वो ये लोग कैसे मैनेज करते और उन लोगों के पास कोई झाड़े से बचने का कोई भी उपाय नहीं था। चलने के जो दूसरी की बात में गोपालन और विशाल जाने को बात नहीं कि नहीं पता नहीं लोशन था उसके प्रति लोगों को वो बहुत चैलेंजिंग था कि तमिलनाडु से यहाँ तक आए और एक बार हार के गए फिर दोबारा यूपी में आए और दोबारा चले। तो जो ये आपका प्रक्रिया है यात्रा है शिक्षा वो लगातार सीखने का है और आपको जितना प्रयास करेंगे उतना सीखेंगे। आप सभी का स्वागत लोगों में ज़्यादा हम आपके बीच में आएंगे नहीं, आपको पूरा करिए और सभी एक दूसरे का देखते देखिए कि मेरे में क्या अच्छा था, दूसरे में क्या कम था, मेरे में क्या कमी थी, दूसरे में क्या अच्छा था। इसका वीडियो बन रहा है, मैं अपने उस पर जो डिपार्टमेंट का चैनल है वो अपलोड कर दूंगा। पिछले भी सारे मूवमेंट को उस पर अपलोड है तो आपको देखने का मौका मिलेगा अपने खुद में बनना।
थैंक यू सर। नेक्स्ट मोड कोड स्टार्ट करने के लिए इस मोड कोड के अंदर आपसे दिमाग सर हैं, मैं दिमाग सर को जज के रूम में बुलाना चाहूँगा। So first participant is Deepak Nandal, principal instructor.
Myself Deepak Nandal, appearing behalf this honorable on behalf of appellant the state of Delhi. The council seeks permission to proceed with the facts of the case. Much obliged. The state of Delhi issued a notification for the recruitment of 12,178 constables positions in the Bahari Police Service on July 14, 2023. The notification included a disqualification clause stating that only candidates who have not been convicted for the offence of immoral turpitude or violence activity and have been honorably acquitted by the court would be eligible to appear for the recruitment. Dilbag Singh, the respondent, applied for the constable position and was successful in the recruitment process. However, after a character and antecedent verification, the police authority found that Dilbag Singh, the respondent, had been previously charged under section 302, that is murder, section 323, that is voluntary causing, was acquitted of these charges by the trial court on the grounds of benefit of doubt. The police authority deemed him ineligible for the constable position based on the nature of the offences and circular issued by the Director General of Police of Bahrain. Dilbag Singh challenged the decision to deny him the constable position before the Bahrain High Court. The High Court initially dismissed his petition, but in a subsequent round allowed the petition, holding that since Dilbag Singh was acquitted by the court, he should be eligible for the constable position. The state of Bahrain has now appealed the High Court decision before the Supreme Court. Council seeks permission to proceed with the issue of the case. Issue number 1. Firstly, whether an acquittal based on the benefit of doubt in a case involving serious criminal charges such as murder can make the accused eligible for the public employment, particularly in a position of public trust like that of a police constable. Secondly, whether the disqualification criteria laid down in the recruitment notification which bars the candidate who have not been honorably acquitted is validly and in line with the principle established by the Supreme Court. Thirdly, whether the circular issued by the Director General of Police Bahrain, which forms the basis for the denial of Dilbag Singh appointment, is a valid exercise of administrative power and in consonance with the law laid down by the Supreme Court. The Council seeks permission to proceed with the jurisdiction of the case. The Honorable Supreme Court of India has the inherent jurisdiction to try, entertain, and dispose of the pertinent case by virtue of Article 136 of the Constitution of India. Article 136 states that Clause 1, notwithstanding anything in the chapter of the Supreme Court may, in its discretion, grant special leave appeal from any judgment, decree, determination, sentence, or order in any cause or matter passed or made by any court or tribunal in the territory of India. Second clause, nothing in this clause 1 shall apply to any judgment, determination, sentence, or order passed or made by any court or tribunal constituted by or under any law relating to the armed forces. If the Honorable Lordship is well versed with the facts of the case, the Council appellant would like to proceed with the issue of the arguments. For the post of police constable, as he was not honorably acquitted. Secondly, declare the disqualification criteria valid, as they are in consonance with the principle laid down by this court. Thirdly, declare the administrative power exercised by the Director General of Police is valid and in consonance with the law laid down by this court. Fourthly and lastly, pass any order, direction, or relief that is made defect in the interest of justice, equity, fairness, and good conscience.
Splendid, Sarabjit Singh.
Good afternoon, respected Lordship. Please the court. My name is Sarabjit Singh, Counsel for the Petitioner State of Bahrain. Lordship, may I present issue number 1? Much obliged. Whether an acquittal based on the benefit of doubt in a case involving serious criminal charges such as murder can make the escape used in the form of public employment, particularly in a position of public trust like that of police constable. The Apex Court has taken the most stand in the latest landmark lawful and learned judgment titled the State of Rajasthan and others versus the Jumia in Civil Appeal number 3892 of 2020. In exercise of its civil jurisdiction delivered just recently on March 24, 2021, and October was what it has said many times earlier. Also, that the acquittal based on the benefit of doubt in respect of a heinous or serious crime must be candidate eligible 2009, the Active General Police Rajasthan Circular number 1687 29/4/1995 is held legal. In compliance with said judgment, only those candidates shall be qualified to appear in recruitment for Rajasthan Police who have not been convicted for offence of violence of peace and not already acquitted by court. Similarly, in this case, someone who has been previously charged under section 302 murder, 323 voluntary causing blood, 341 common intention of the Indian Penal Code assuming the powerful position that one police officer is entitled to commit more heinous crime from the position of power and escape the law as stated once before and was acquitted of these charges by the trial court on the grounds of the law. You also have given the issue whether the disqualification criteria laid down in the recruitment notification is vast candidates who are not being ongoing acquitted is valid and in line with the principles established by the Supreme Court. The disqualification criteria laid down in the recruitment notification is vast candidates who have not been ongoing acquitted is a controversial issue. The Supreme Court has established principles that guide the validity of such criteria. In the case of Manoj versus Union Budget 2008, the Supreme Court held that a person acquitted of a criminal charge cannot be denied employment or disqualified solely based on that. The court emphasized that the acquittal implies the absence of proof not guilty. However, in the case of Larsen versus Union of India 2016, the Supreme Court held the validity of a similar disqualification criteria, stating that honorable acquittal is a legitimate criterion for selection of public employment. In Union Territory General Administration and other versus Pradeep Kumar and other 2018 1 SCC 797 two judgments of this court dealt with the expression honorable. It was opined that acquittal in a criminal government ruled that the disqualification criteria laid down in the recruitment notification which was candidate who has not been honorably acquitted is valid.
थैंक यू सरजीत। नेक्स्ट पार्टिसिपेंट के लिए कुछ आने वाले पार्टिसिपेंट्स हैं उनके लिए कुछ इंस्ट्रक्शंस हैं। फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल यू हैव टू अलर्ट टाइम लाइन, यू हैव 5 to 6 minutes, okay, and next don't just read, discuss your main points here. So next participant is Divyansh Misra.
Please the court. My name is Divyansh Misra, Counsel for the Petitioner, the State of Delhi. Your Lordship, there are three main issues involved in the present case. The Council seeks your submission to begin with the explaining the issues and giving my Lordship, the first issue is whether an acquittal based upon the benefit of the doubt in a case involving serious criminal charges such as murder can make an accused eligible for the public employment, particularly in the position of public interest, like a police constable. The apex court has given a judgment of State of Rajasthan Indus versus Blocko Sharma, which is civil appeal number 3894 of 2020. Now this case is about the Supreme Court has held that acquittal based on the benefit of doubt in the respect of a heinous or serious nature of the crime cannot make an candidate eligible for a public employment. The petitioner agreed is that the Honorable Court will wish to first hold and declare that the present petition will be labeled under Article 136 of the Constitution of India. Point number 2, hold that an acquittal based on the benefit of doubt in the case involving serious criminal charges cannot make the accused eligible for public employment. Third, hold that the disqualification criteria laid down in the recruitment notification is vast candidate who have not been honorably acquitted. Thank you.
Thank you, Divyansh. Next participant is Yogi Pratap Singh.
Yogi Pratap Singh. On the side of the patient. It is the number of aspects to be taken from analytical environment and elements at the state of Rajasthan and others versus the Pushmina in the civil appeal number 8894 of 2015 in exercise of a civil and just recently on March 24, 2021 and opted to endorse what it has held many times earlier also that acquittal based on benefit of doubt and respect of a heinous and serious feature of crime cannot make a candidate eligible for public employment. Honorable Supreme Court in Appeal number 782/2004, State Government and others versus Mohammed Salim dated 10/2009, Director General of Police, Rajasthan Circular number 1687 dated 29/4/1995 is held legal in compliance with the said judgment. Only those candidates have been qualified to appear in recruitment for Rajasthan Police who have not been convicted for offence of moral turpitude, violent activities and not honorably acquitted by the court. Similarly, in this case, someone who has been previously charged under section 302 murder, 323 voluntary causing hurt, here that the valid petition is reasonable under Article 36 of the Constitution of India. Hold that an acquittal based on the benefit of doubt in a case involving serious criminal charges cannot make a accused eligible for public employment. Hold that the disqualification criteria laid down in the recruitment of litigation disbars the candidate who has not been honorably acquitted is
Thank you again. Next participant is Ankit Maurya from the side of respondent.
Lordship, I, Ankit Maurya, on behalf of respondent. Lordship, may I present issue number first? Issue number first is whether the acquittal based on the benefit of doubt in case of involving serious criminal charges such as murder can make the accused eligible for public employment, particularly in the position of even also include right to employment. And the circular of Bahrain itself not disqualified and person on behalf of acquittal on the ground of benefit of doubt. Lord, may I present prayer? My job Therefore, in light of aforesaid facts in argument advanced, it is most humbly submitted prayed that the Honorable Court may graciously release to number 1, the respondent is entitled to get the employment in the state of Bahrain, and the second point is the respondent is entitled to get compensation on the ground of violation of fundamental right on the ground of such other relief as the court may deem fit in the light of justice, equity and good conscience.
Thank you. Those who have exceeded the time limit. Next participant is Bhavya Misra.
proceed to argument advance. Much obliged. May I proceed to question number 1? Much obliged. The apex court has taken a firm stand in a latest landmark and learned judgment titled The State of Rajasthan and Others versus Love Kush Meena, which had a civil appeal number 3894 of 2020. In exercise of its civil appellate jurisdiction delivered just recently on March 24, 2021, and opted to invoke what it has held many times. Earlier also that acquittal based on benefit of doubt in respect of a heinous and serious nature of crime cannot make the candidate eligible for public employment. Similarly, in the case of someone who has been previously charged under section 302, that is murder, 323, that is voluntary causing hurt, and 341, that is wrongful restraint, and section 34, that is common intention under IPC. Assuming the powerful position that of a police officer but as law previously directed by Supreme Court. Therefore, the circular issued by Director General of Police of Delhi, which forms the basis for the denial of SING appointment, is a valid exercise of administration power and with the law laid down by Supreme Court. Lordship, may I forward the two prayer? Much obliged. In the light of issue raised, argument advanced, reason given in the petitioner humbly prays that this honorable court may be pleased to hold and declare that present petition is maintainable under Article 136 of Constitution of India, hold that acquittal based on the benefit of doubt in a case involving serious criminal charge cannot make the accused eligible for public employment, hold that disqualification criteria laid down in recruitment notification which bars candidates who have not been honorably admitted is valid. Thank you, Lordship.
Thank you, Bhavya. Next participant is Nitin Maurya.
Lordship, I am here as a counsel of behalf of petitioner. Lordship, we I proceed with issue number 1. The apex court has taken a firm stance in the latest landmark notable and learned judgment titled The State of Rajasthan and ORS versus Love Kush Meena in civil appeal number 3894 of 2020 in exercise of its civil appellate jurisdiction delivered just recently on March 24, 2021 and opted to endorse what is has had many times earlier, also that acquittal based on a benefit of doubt in respect of a heinous or serious nature of crime cannot make the candidate eligible for public employment. Similarly, in this case, someone who has been previously charged under section 302 murder and in this prayer. In the right of issue, based arguments, advance reasons, given the petitioner humbly prays that this honorable court may be pleased to 1. Hold and declare that the present petition is maintainable under Article 126 of Constitution of India. Second, hold that an acquittal based on the benefit of doubt in a case involving serious criminal charges cannot make the accused eligible for public employment. And third one is hold that the disqualification criteria laid down in the employment notification which bars candidates who have not been honorably acquitted is valid. Thank you.
Thank you, Nitin. Next participant is Yash Agrawal. Yash Agrawal.
Good afternoon. Lordship, I am here as a counsel on behalf of the petitioner. They are proceeding to issue one. Whether an acquittal based on the benefit of doubt in case involving serious criminal charges such as muscles can make the accused eligible for public employment, particularly in a position of public trust like that of a police constable. Whether the disqualification criteria laid down in the recruitment notification which bars candidates who have not been honorably acquitted is valid and in line with the principles established by the Supreme Court. Lord, may I proceed with arguments advanced on issue 1. The Apex Court has taken a firm stand in the latest landmark and one judgment under the state of Rajasthan and others versus Love Kush Meena in civil appeal number 3894-2020 in exercise of its civil appellate jurisdiction delivered just recently on March 24, 2021 and opted to endorse what it has said many times earlier also, that acquittal based on a benefit of doubt in respect of heinous or serious nature of crime cannot make the candidate eligible for public employments. Similarly, in this case, someone who has been previously charged under section 302, 323, 341 of IPC, assuming the powerful position that of a police officer is entitled to commit more heinous offence from the position of power and acquittal. Lordship, may I proceed with issue 3? The Apex Court has, in the case of State of Rajasthan and others versus Love Kush Meena in civil appeal number 3894 of 2020, in exercise of its civil appellate jurisdiction delivered on March 24, 2021, that equity based on the benefit of doubt in repeat of a heinous or serious nature of crime cannot make the candidate eligible for public employment. In previous cases cited, it is clearly shown that the circular is valid and is per the law as particularly directed by the Supreme Court. Therefore, the circular issued by the Director General of Police, which forms the basis of the denial of Singh's appointment, is valid exercise of administrative power and consonant with the law laid down by the Supreme Court. May I proceed with the prayer? In the light of issues raised, arguments advanced, reasons given, the petitioner humbly prays this honourable court may please to hold and declare that the present petition is maintained under Article 136 of the Constitution of India. Hold that an acquittal based on the benefit of doubt in case involving serious criminal charges cannot make the accused eligible for public employment. Hold that the disqualification criteria laid down in the recruitment notification which bars candidates who have not been honorably acquitted is valid.
Thank you. Yes. Next participant is Charita Apnioti.
Lordship, I am counsel on behalf of petitioner. Lordship, may I proceed with statement of jurisdiction? Much obliged. Lordship, the petitioner humbly submits to the Honorable Supreme Court of Bahrain and that the court is empowered to hear this case by the virtue of Article 136 of Constitution of Bahrain. Lordship, may I proceed with issue number 1? Much obliged. Lordship, my issue number 1 is whether an acquittal based on benefit of doubt in a case involving serious criminal charges such as murder can make accused eligible for public employment, particularly in a position of public trust like that of police constable. Lordship, the counsel humbly submits this before Honorable Court that an acquittal based on the benefit of doubt in a case involving serious criminal charges like murder does not necessarily make the accused eligible for public employment, particularly in a position of public trust like that of police constable. In India, Supreme Court has held that an acquittal based on the benefit of doubt does not automatically entitle a person to employment, especially in a sensitive positions like police constable. In the case of State of Maharashtra versus Lalit Samdev, which forms the basis for the denial of Singh's appointment, is not questionable exercise of the administrative power and may be in consonance with the law laid down by the Supreme Court. Lordship, the Supreme Court has held that an acquittal based on the benefit of doubt does not qualify a person from public employment in the case of State of Rajasthan versus Love Kush Meena in the year 2022. Lordship, therefore, exercise of administrative power and may be in consonance with the law laid down by the Supreme Court. Lordship, may I proceed with prayer? Much obliged. Lordship, in the light of issues raised, arguments advanced, reasons given, the petitioner humbly prays that this honorable court may be pleased to hold and declare that the present petition is maintainable under Article 136 of Constitution of Bahrain. Hold that an acquittal based on the benefit of doubt in a case involving serious criminal charges like murder will not make accused eligible for public employment. Hold that the disqualification criteria laid down in the recruitment notification which bars candidates who have not been honorably acquitted is valid. That's all from my side.
Thank you, Arpita. Next participant is Nagini Pandey on behalf of respondent.
Lordship, I'm here myself Akriti Pandey. I'm here to present the side of respondent. Lordship, may I present the jurisdiction of the statement? The respondent in the state matter submits to the jurisdiction of this Honorable Supreme Court under Article 136 of the Constitution of Bahrain. 136 it says, notwithstanding in this chapter, the Supreme Court may, in this chapter, the Supreme Court discretion grants special leave to appeal from any judgment. And the second one is, nothing is quashed and applied to any judgment, determination, sentence or order passed or made by any court or tribunal constituted by or under any law relating to the armed forces. This is submission on behalf of respondent. Lordship, may I present the legal my petition number 1? Much obliged. Whether an acquittal based on benefit of doubt in case involving serious criminal charges such as murder can make the accused eligible for public employment, particularly in a position of public trust like that of police constable. Lordship, may I present the issue number 2? Much obliged. Whether the disqualification criteria laid down in a recruitment notification which bets candidates who are argument advance number 3? Much obliged. The circular issued by Director General of Police, which form basis for denial of the accused appointment, is arbitrary and in also violation of Article 14 and Article 21, and also not follow the principle of natural justice, which also required an administration action. In case A.K. Gariba versus Union of India, one of the judgments where the Honorable Supreme Court held that fair adjunctions is not only limited to judicial functions but also in administration matters. In new concept of equality, protection against arbitration, in a case E.P. Rayappa versus State of Tamil Nadu, equality is exercise of arbitration. Therefore, the use of administration's power of Director General of Police in arbitrary. That's the way it's violated the accused fundamental right. It is humbly submitted on behalf of our respondent Article 21 also right to employment and the circular of Bahrain itself not disqualified any person on behalf of acquitted on the grounds of benefit doubt. Lordship, may I present the prayer? Much obliged. Wherefore, in light of aforesaid facts in arguments advanced, it is most humbly prayed that this honorable court may gracefully give please to number 1, the respondent is entitled to the employment in state of Bahrain. Number 2, the respondent is entitled to the compensation on the ground of violation of fundamental rights or grant such other relief as the court may deem in light of justice, equity, and good conscience. Thank you.
Thank you, Akriti. Next participant is Krista Yadav.
Lordship, I am here to house on behalf of the petitioner. Lordship, may I proceed actively Apex Court has taken a firm stand in a latest Telangana and the judgment titled the state of Rajasthan. This is the post Meena to seek appeal number 3 1894 of 220 in exercise of its civil petition delivered just recently on March 24, 2021. It has had many times studied also that equitable based on a benefit of doubt in a respect of previous or serious nature of crime cannot make a candidate for public employment. Similar in the case someone who has been previously charged under section 302, 323, 341 and 34 of the Indian Penal Code, assuming the power prohibition act and police officer is readily acquitted. May I proceed to show the plea? For the Honorable Supreme Court in Civil Appeal Number 782 of the State Government, others Mohammed Salim, dated in 2009 and General Police Expansion Order Number 1687, dated 29/4/95. It has had legal involvement with the state government only those candidates shall be qualified to appear in the court for Rajasthan police were negatively and not already voted by court. In these cases, it is clearly shown that the circular is very active as per law as previously directed by the Supreme Court. In the light of issue-based argument advanced, in given cases, the petitioner conceived that his organ court may be released to a lower court that declared that the present petitioner is refused with the Article 136 of the Constitution of India. Court that can activate this on the benefit of doubt in a case involving serious criminal charges cannot make the accused for public employment. The Supreme Court that the disqualifications can not in the notification which was candidate who has not been acquitted is valid.
Thank you, Krishna. Next participant is Sandeep Verma.
इस मामले में पहली राजनीति के बच में एक फैसला लिया था। मेरे जवाब देता है कितनी की लाइफ है हम सबसे पहला बात है क्या जैसे कभी कहा हो दूसरे जुड़े मामले में संदेह के काफी आधार पर किया अन्ना को सार्वजनिक रोजगार की थी पात्र मानता है विशेष रूप से पुलिस कांस्टेबल जैसे सार्वजनिक विश्वास के पद पर सबसे पहला जवाब यह है कि पुलिस सेवा में प्रवेश करने के लिए भूमिका का चरित्र अच्छा होना चाहिए, ईमानदारी होनी चाहिए और उसका पिछला क्या साफ सुथरा रहना चाहिए। और कमिश्नर ऑफ पुलिस नाम सिंह राज ने बताया गया कि कमिश्नर ऑफ पुलिस नाम है को समझौते के आधार पर किया जाना या न्यायालय ने कहा कि स्क्रीनिंग कमेटी के पास उम्मीदवार की योग्यता की जांच करने का और मैनेज करने का अधिकार है। पुलिस ने अनुशासन दल में शामिल होने के लिए आवश्यक चरित्र और ईमानदारी के महत्व पर जोर देते हुए नेपसिंग ने कहा है कि स्क्रीनिंग कमेटी नैतिक कदम के कम गंभीर मामले में शामिल व्यक्तियों को पुलिस से बाहर करने की बर्दाश्त। हमें इस तरह में नहीं लगता है कि प्रतिवादियों की उम्मीदवारी रद्द करने में स्क्रीनिंग कमेटी ने कोई आपराधिक न्यायालय के निर्णयों का उल्लंघन किया है। हम जानते हैं कि आपराधिक मामले जैसे वैवाहिक जांच के विषय संबंध का सवाल सीधे तौर पर नहीं उठता है। अक्सर आपराधिक मामलों में लोग बरी हो जाते हैं क्योंकि गवाह मुकर जाते हैं। इस तरह से बरी होना मतलब अयोग्यता के आधार पर बरी होना नहीं, संदेह के लाभ के आधार पर बरी होना एक पूर्व परीक्षण प्रतिवादी योग्यता का आधार साफ बरी होने के बराबर नहीं होता, जहाँ गवाहों के जीतने के संकेत नहीं। मेयर सिंह के केस में लॉर्ड में कहा गया कि स्क्रीनिंग कमेटी के निर्णय को दोषी माना जाएगा जब तक कि वे दुर्भावनापूर्ण ना हो। इस मामले में ये ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है जो कि सुझाव देने से स्क्रीन कमेटी का दुर्भावनापूर्ण कार्य हो। अतः महानिदेशक के द्वारा प्रदर्शित जो दिलबाग सिंह की नियुक्ति से इनकार करने का आधार बनता है पूर्णतः सही है और प्रशासनिक शक्ति का वैध तरीके से प्रयोग हुआ है और सर्वोच्च न्यायालय द्वारा निर्धारित कानून के अनुरूप है। प्रोसीड में प्राप्त अतः माननीय सर्वोच्च न्यायालय से प्रार्थना है कि प्रस्तुत मामले के अंतिम तथ्यों व माननीय सर्वोच्च न्यायालय के दो निर्णयों के आधार पर प्रार्थी को नियुक्ति प्रदान करने की कृपा करें। अतः माननीय सर्वोच्च न्यायालय से प्रार्थना है कि परिवादी दिलबाग सिंह को पुलिस कांस्टेबल पद के लिए अयोग्य घोषित करने की कृपा करें। अतः माननीय सर्वोच्च न्यायालय से प्रार्थना है कि पुलिस महानिदेशक बैटरी द्वारा प्रदत्त जो कि दिलबाग सिंह को नियुक्ति से इनकार करने के आधार बनता है उसे वैध माना जाए, क्योंकि पुलिस महानिदेशक द्वारा प्रयोग की गई प्रशासनिक शक्ति वैध है और न्यायालय द्वारा निर्धारित नियमों के अनुरूप है। अतः माननीय सर्वोच्च न्यायालय से प्रार्थना है कि उच्च न्यायालय के आदेश को रद्द करके नियुक्ति का आधार आयोग घोषित किया जाए। चूंकि अयोग्यता मानदंड न्यायालय के निर्णय के अनुसार है अतः मानदंड को वैध घोषित करें। थैंक यू।
Next participant is Yuvraj Singh.
I'm going to present the reasons of the silent petitioner. The petitioner has the honor to submit the memorial of the present case filed under the Article 133 of Indian Constitution with honor the Supreme Court, and it sets the fourth round of fact and law as the climate are made. Without wasting any time, I would like to start from argument as on the Supreme Court that in the early phase of Satish Chandra Yadav versus Union of India 2023, the case equitable in the criminal case would not automatically entitle to a candidate for appointment of the post, and it is still open to the employer to consider the ascendants and examine their suitability as a candidate. An acquittal on the benefit of the therefore, in the light of the facts stated, issues raised argument advanced and accordingly cited. The most clear before the Honorable Supreme Court that it may graciously please to hold the court and declare that present petition is amenable under Article 126 of the Constitution of India. Hold that the acquittal based on the benefit of doubt in the case of involving serious criminal charges cannot make accused eligible for public employment. Hold that disqualification criteria laid down in the important notification which was.
Thank you, Yuvraj. Next participant is Shivani Bhargav.
Good afternoon. I, Shivani Bhargav, is present here to speak on the behalf of the petitioner. Lordship, may I proceed with the first issue? In Satish Chandra Yadav versus Union of India, AIA 2023, Supreme Court held that acquittal in a criminal case would not automatically entitle a candidate for appointment to the post, and it would be still open to the employer to consider their antecedents and examine their suitability as a candidate. In the landmark case, Union Territory Chandigarh Administration and others versus Pradeep Kumar and another, 2006. First, contra, the condition of the respondent in that the criminal case against the respondent was a case of no evidence, and the acquittal of the respondent is not an honorable acquittal, and the same cannot be turned to the case of benefit of doubt. Moreover, it is clear from the facts of the case that Dilbag Singh, the respondent, has been previously charged under Section 223, 341 and 34 of the IPC and acquitted of these charges of the trial by the trial court on the grounds of benefit of doubt, available as to the antecedents and may take appropriate of employee. Therefore, in the view of facts of present case, Director General of Police is having administrative power to issue circular which forms the basis for the Dilbag Singh's appointment, and his administrative power is consonant with the law laid down by the Supreme Court. Lordship, may I proceed with the prayer? That the appellant therefore prays before the Honorable Court in the light of facts, issues raised, argument advanced, and the previous judgment of the State Court. Honorable Court can make the respondent Dilbag Singh eligible for the post of constable on the grounds of serious criminal charges, particularly in a position of public trust. Since the respondent was not honorably acquitted, he has been acquitted on the grounds of benefit of doubt, and it was not a clean acquittal, and he has no impeachable character, though the disqualification criteria laid down by the administrative is valid, and it will also determine the disobedience of judgment of the High Court. It is clear from the judgment of the Supreme Court that the circular issued by the Director General of the Police therein, which forms the basis for denial of Singh's appointment, is a valid exercise for administration. Any other relief or reliefs with the court may deem proper. Under the circumstances, we also awarded the appellant. Thank you.
Thank you, Shivani. Next participant is Pushkar Tripathi on behalf of respondent.
Presenting the respondent remarks in this state matter. Your Worship, if the court is aware of the facts of the case, then the House is going to proceed with the arguments. Your Worship, it is a foundational and well established.
आप क्यों बैठे रहिए, जानना है।
Thank you, Lord. Lordship, it's the foundation and well-established principle of the criminal justice of that the anecdote irrespective of the facts, certain individuals without any medical basis is unlawful. Lordship, I would like to proceed with the explanation. Lordship, the circular issued by the Director General of Police of Bali seeks the powers of administrative authority by introducing an additional disqualification criteria which is not supported by any legal provisions or any supporting rules provisions. The administrative orders must align with the legislative framework and cannot create any new categories of equitable, that too of unreasonable standards. The circular issued is not consistent with the existing Supreme Court principles on equal opportunity and non-discrimination in public employment, and they should be deemed invalid and unconstitutional. This circular not only undermines the rule of law but also sets a dangerous precedent where administrative authorities can bypass statutory framework to produce arbitrary verdict. In the case of Maneka Gandhi versus Union of India, the Supreme Court emphasized that administrative actions must be non-arbitrary and adhere to the principles of natural justice. Hence, the circular exercised by the DGP is invalid and does not adhere to the principles stated by the Honorable Supreme Court. Lordship, when you are satisfied with the average of the respondent, shall you speak the prayer? Lordship, we have humbly submit the following prayer for your kind consideration. First would be dismiss the appeal filed by the state of Bahrain against the judgment of the Honorable High Court. Second would be declare that the disqualification criteria requiring candidates to be honorably acquitted are discriminatory and violates the Article 16 and 14 of the Bahrain Constitution. Thirdly would be quash the circular issued by the DGP of Bahrain as it is invalid and exercise the administrative power in the wrong manner. Fourth will be direct the petitioner to consider the respondent's application for the post of constable afresh and try to reinstate him whichever field has the authority to be submitted. Also, grant any other relief that the Honorable Court may deem fit and interest of the order.
Thank you, Mr. Next participant is Aditi Dubey.
गुड आफ्टरनून महोदय, मैं अदिति दुबे माननीय न्यायालय के समक्ष अपीलाय तहरीर याचिका पर चर्चा की जाना चाहती हूँ। क्षेत्राधिकार का कथन। प्रस्तुत अपील याचिका भारतीय संविधान के अनुच्छेद 133 के तहत उच्च न्यायालय से सिविल विषयों से संबंधित अपीलों और उच्चतम न्यायालय की अपीली क्षेत्राधिकार के अंतर्गत माननीय न्यायालय के क्षेत्राधिकार में है। चूंकि माननीय न्यायालय प्रस्तुत मामले की तथ्यों से भली भांति अवगत है, अब मैं माननीय न्यायालय से प्रथम विवादक तथ्य को प्रस्तुत करने की अनुमति चाहती हूँ। प्रथम विवादक तथ्य इस प्रकार है, क्या हत्या जैसे गंभीर आपराधिक आरोपों से जुड़े मामलों में संदेह के लाभ के आधार पर बरी किया जाना अभियुक्त को सार्वजनिक रोजगार के लिए पात्र बनाता है, विशेष रूप से पुलिस कांस्टेबल जैसे सार्वजनिक विश्वास के पद पर। महोदय, दिलबाग सिंह को संदेह के लाभ के आधार पर बरी किया जाना उसे सार्वजनिक रोजगार के लिए पात्र नहीं बनाता, क्योंकि सार्वजनिक रोजगार विशेषकर पुलिस कांस्टेबल जैसा पद एक लोक हित व सार्वजनिक विश्वास का पद है, जिस पर केवल उसी व्यक्ति को नियुक्त किया जाता है। संदेह के आधार पर बरी किया गया तत्पश्चात उसे लोक पद में किसी नियम लोक हित को ध्यान में रखकर अयोग्य ठहराया जाता है, तो इस प्रकार का आदेश वैध होगा। और इस प्रकार जो कमेटी का निर्णय अंतिम होगा जब तक कि वह दुर्भावनापूर्ण ना हो। अब न्यायालय के समक्ष प्रावधान प्रस्तुत करने की जांच चाहती हूँ। विभिन्न विवादक तथ्यों और उनसे संबंधित तर्कों को न्यायालय के समक्ष विवरणपूर्वक प्रस्तुत किया जा चुका है। अब प्रार्थना की न्यायालय से प्रार्थना है कि न्यायालय उसकी अपील याचिका को स्वीकार कर ले, तथा दूसरी यह प्रार्थना है कि उच्च न्यायालय द्वारा प्रतिवादी के पक्ष में जो दिया गया आदेश है उसे वापस किया जाए। तीसरा, बहरीन पुलिस महानिदेशक द्वारा जारी प्रपत्र जो दिलबाग सिंह की नियुक्ति से इनकार करने का आधार बनाता उसे वैध करार दिया जाए। चौथी प्रार्थना यह है कि इसके अतिरिक्त माननीय न्यायालय में जो आवश्यक समझे वे सभी आदेश दे दें।
Next participant is Iqbal Pasni.
I, Councillor on behalf of Krishna, that's may I present statement of jurisdiction. Much of that. Lordship, the petitioner only subject to the Honorable Supreme Court of Delhi, and that the court is empowered to hear this case by the virtue of Article 126 of the Constitution of Delhi. Lordship, may I present issue number 1? Much of that. Lordship, issue number 1 is whether an acquittal based on the benefit of doubt in the case of involving serious criminal charges such as murder can make the accused eligible for public employment, particularly in the position of public trust like that of a public constable. Lordship, the council humbly submitted this before Honorable Court that an acquittal based on the benefit of doubt in the case involving serious criminal charges like murder does not necessarily make the accused eligible for public employment, particularly in the level of integrity and character. Lordship, may I present issue number 3? Lordship, issue number 3 is whether the circular issued by the Director General of Police Bahrain, which form the basis for the denial of sins. Appointment is valid exercise of administrative power and it consonance with the laid down by the Supreme Court. Lordship, it is humbly submitted that the circular issued by the Director General of Police Bahrain, which form the basis for the denial of sin, appointment is not a questionable exercise for the administrative power and may be consonance with the laid down by the Supreme Court. Lordship, the Supreme Court has held that an evidence based on benefit doubt does not qualify a person from public conduct in the case of state of Rajasthan versus Naftus Meena in year 2022. Lordship, therefore, be the circular may be a valid exercise of administrative power and may be in consonance with the law laid down by the Supreme Court. Lordship, may I present here? Much obliged. Lordship, in the light of issues raised, argument advanced, reason given the petitioner fully placed that this honorable court may be pleased to. Point number 1, hold and declare that the present petition is maintainable under Article 136 of Constitution of Bahrain. Point number 2, hold that acquittal based on the benefit of doubt in the case of involving serious criminal charges cannot make the accused eligible for public employment. Point number 3, hold that the disqualification criteria laid down in the recruitment notification which are permitted to have not been foundable evidence valid.
Next participant is Abhay Singh.
प्रस्तुत मामले में मैं बहरीन जाति का पक्ष रखने की अनुमति चाहता हूँ। महोदय, प्रस्तुत मामले में 3 विवादक तथ्य हैं जिनका निष्कर्ष किया जाना है, क्योंकि माननीय न्यायालय के संज्ञान में। अतः मैं अनुमति चाहता हूँ कि मैं इन तीनों मुद्दों को, तीनों विवादक तथ्यों को आपके समक्ष पढ़ सकूं। पहला मुद्दा, क्या हत्या जैसे गंभीर आपराधिक आरोपों से जुड़े मामले में संदेह के नाम के आधार पर बरी किया जाना अभियुक्त को सार्वजनिक रोजगार के लिए बात बना सकता है? विशेष रूप से पुलिस कांस्टेबल जैसे सार्वजनिक विश्वास के पहले निर्णय को अंतिम माना जाना चाहिए जब तक कि वे दुर्भावनापूर्ण न हो। इस मामले में ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है जो यह सुझाव दे स्क्रीनिंग कमेटी का निर्णय दुर्भावनापूर्ण है। अतः पुलिस महानिदेशक बहरीन द्वारा परिपक्व जो दिलबाग सिंह की नियुक्ति से इनकार करने का आधार बनाता है पूर्णतया सही है और प्रशासनिक शक्ति का वैध तरीके से प्रयोग हुआ है और सर्वोच्च न्यायालय द्वारा निर्धारित कानून के अनुरूप है। अंत में मैं माननीय न्यायालय से प्रार्थना करने की अनुमति चाहता हूँ। माननीय न्यायालय से प्रार्थना है कि प्रस्तुत मामले के तथ्यों व माननीय न्यायालय के पूर्व निर्णयों के आधार पर अपराधी को निम्न उपचार प्रदान करने की कृपा करें। माननीय सर्वोच्च न्यायालय से प्रार्थना है कि परिवादी दिलबाग सिंह पुलिस कांस्टेबल पद के लिए अयोग्य घोषित करने की कृपा करें। माननीय न्यायालय से प्रार्थना है कि पुलिस महानिदेशक बहरीन द्वारा परिपक्व जो कि दिलबाग सिंह को नियुक्ति से इनकार करने का आधार बनाता है उसे वैध माने जाने की कृपा करें, क्योंकि पुलिस महानिदेशक द्वारा प्रयोग की गई प्रशासनिक शक्तियां वैध हैं और न्यायालय द्वारा निर्धारित नियमों के अनुरूप हैं। अतः माननीय न्यायालय उच्च न्यायालय के आदेश को रद्द करके नियुक्ति का आधार अयोग्य घोषित किया जाए। आपकी महादया होगी, क्योंकि अयोग्यता मानदंड न्यायालय के निर्णय के अनुरूप है, अतः मानदंड को वैध घोषित किया जाए। धन्यवाद।
Next participant is Joya Irfan.
Good afternoon. Lordship, I proceed with statement of jurisdiction. The petitioner has on review summoned the memorandum of the present case filed under Article 133 of the Constitution of India to the Honorable Supreme Court of India, which sets forth the rounds of facts and laws on which the claimant has proceed with number 1. Whether an acquittal based on the benefit of doubt in a case involving serious criminal charges such as murder can make the accused eligible for public employment, particularly in a position of public trust like that of a police constable. An acquittal based on the benefit of doubt can have implications for the eligibility of the accused for public employment, especially in position of public trust such as police constable. The specific can vary based on jurisdiction and the policies of the employing agency. But generally, legal acquittal. An acquittal means that the accused has been found not guilty of the charges. Legally, this person is presumed innocent in the eyes of the law, which generally means they should not face penalties or discrimination based on the acquitted charges. Public trust perception, position of public trust like police constable require maintaining public confidence. Agencies may weigh the potential impact on public perception when making hiring decisions, even if the individual has been legally acquitted. In conclusion, while an acquittal based on the benefit of doubt does legally clear an individual of charges, it does not automatically grant eligibility for public employment in sensitive positions like a police constable. The final decision typically involves a combination of legal consideration, agency policies, and public perception. Lordship can proceed the issue number 2. As the head of the police force generally has the authority to issue administrative circulars to ensure the integrity and efficiency of the police force. These circulars can include recruitment criteria, disciplinary measures, and procedural guidelines. Lordship may proceed with key judgments included. Avatar vs. Union of India, 2016, the court held that the nature of acquittal, honorable or otherwise, can be considered by employers when assessing the suitability of candidates for public employment. Commissioners of Police, New Delhi vs. Mehex in 2013, the court upheld the employer's right to consider the antecedents of a candidate and the nature of acquittal when making a recruitment decision. Lordship may proceed with the applications of since case denial of appointment. If since appointment was denied based on the circular that disqualifies candidates who have not been honorably acquitted, the validity of this action depends on whether the circular aligns with the legal principles. Lordship may proceed to conclusion. The circular issued by the DGP varying candidates who have been honorably acquitted can be considered a valid exercise of administrative power if it serves a legitimate purpose, aligns with safety and judicial principles, and is applied in a reasonable and non-arbitrary manners. Lordship may proceed with prayer. Point number 1. In the light of the shoes-raised argument and advanced given, the petitioner humbly prays that this honorable court may be pleased to hold and declare that the present petition is maintainable under Article 153 of Constitution of Delhi. Hold that an acquittal based on benefit of doubt in a case involving serious criminal charges can't make the accused eligible for public employment. Hold that the disqualification criteria laid down in the recruitment notification which bars candidates who have not been honorably acquitted is valid. That's all from my side. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Joya. Next participant is Pranjal Tripathi.
Considering the respondents, shall I state the facts? The fact of the case is that notification was issued on 14th July 2023 by the state of Benin, where the recruitment of constables were to be appointed, including disqualification clause for candidates not honorably recruited. Respondents have vigorously applied for the constable position and was successfully in the recruitment process. During the verification, it was found that Singh had been previously charged with murder voluntarily, causing hurt, wrongful restraint, and common intention under the act. She was acquitted under the charge by the trial court on the grounds of benefit of doubt. Despite the acquittal, put this deemed ineligible for the constitutional position based on disqualification criteria and a circular issued by the DGP Parliament. Now, since challenge this decision in the High Court, and initially High Court dismissed the petition, but again ruled in his favor, stating that he should be eligible since he was excluded. Now, the state of Bahrain has appealed this High Court decision to the Supreme Court. Lordship, by your permission, I am stating the issues: eligibility for public employment based on benefits qualification that are not supported by law, established principles of natural justice. The respondents are either relying on Delhi government and 40% joint commission. Here, the Supreme Court held that administrative orders must be just, fair, and reasonable. Any order failing to meet this criteria is subject to judicial review and punishment. Your Lordship, respondent of this commission to Lordship, dismiss the appeal filed by the state of Bahrain and uphold the judgment of the Bahrain High Court, thereby affirming the eligibility of the respondent. Secondly, declare the acquittal on grounds of benefit of doubt should not be basis of disqualifying a candidate from public employment. Thirdly, declare the circular issued by DGP Bahrain invalid. And lastly, declare the disqualification criteria laid in the recruitment notification which bars the candidate who have not been formally elected as invalid.
Thank you, Pranjal. Next participant is Sujit Raju.
पुलिस समाज के सर्वव्यापी संगठन से की संकट और घटनाएं की गई गरीब नागरिकों के अंदर क्या प्रकार है और पुलिस इन्वेस्टिगेशन और पोस्ट की कार्रवाई पुलिस से किसी समाज का सेंसिटिव सवाल और सोशल करने की अपील की जाती है। कानून पुलिस ने शुरू से बनाया था और कानून करना सार्वजनिक संपत्तियों की रक्षा करना किसी भी प्रकार की हिंसा और अपराधों को रोकना पुलिस की मुख्य कार्य करता है। अतः पुलिस से महत्वपूर्ण संगठन में शामिल होने वाले व्यक्ति से उम्मीद की वैसे चरित्र प्रभावित होगी। उनके डायरेक्टर मीटिंग में पुलिस आदेश के वजह से स्थायी आदेश जारी किया गया जिसमें चंडीगढ़ पुलिस ने विभाग के अधीन आपराधिक मामलों में सभी पाए जाने वालों के मामलों पर विचार करने के लिए निर्देश दिए गए जो कुछ इस प्रकार आपराधिक मामलों की शिकायत मामलों का निवारण कार्यवाही आदि की संयुक्ता या गिरफ्तारी का खुलासा किया है। तो मामला चंडीगढ़ पुलिस ने नियुक्त के लिए आदेश की जांच करने की क्या मामले की पूरी तरह उत्तर है क्योंकि इसके द्वारा प्रदान करने की संभावना पुलिस अनुशासन के लिए खतरा पैदा करती है। इसलिए स्थायी आदेश में मामलों निर्णय लेने का काम स्क्रीनिंग कमेटी को सौंपा गया है। स्क्रीनिंग कमेटी के निर्णय को अंतिम माना जाना चाहिए जब तक कीमत हमारा न हो। स्क्रीनिंग कमेटी को सजग होना चाहिए तथा भरोसे के कानून पर स्वस्थ हुए सभी उम्मीदवारों के साथ समान व्यवहार करना चाहिए। उपरोक्त पुलिस महानिदेशक के कर्तव्य का उच्च न्यायालय के निर्णय के आलोक में पुलिस महानिदेशक बैंकिंग द्वारा चयनित कर्तव्य जो सिंह की मुक्ति से इनकार करने का आधार बनता है साथ ही शक्ति का वैध है और सर्वोच्च न्यायालय द्वारा निर्धारित कानून के आलोक में माननीय सर्वोच्च न्यायालय से निवेदन है कि उच्च न्यायालय द्वारा दिए गए विवादित आदेश को रद्द किया जाए। प्रतिवादी को समान न किए जाने के आधार पर पुलिस महानिदेशक पद के लिए अयोग्य घोषित किया जाए। चूंकि अयोग्यता मानदंड न्यायालय के निर्णय के अनुरूप है अतः मानदंड को वैध घोषित किया जाए। न्यायालय द्वारा निर्धारित विधि के अनुरूप होने के कारण पुलिस महानिदेशक द्वारा प्रयुक्त की गई प्रशासनिक शक्ति को वैध घोषित किया।
Thank you, Sujit. सेकेंड मोड कोर्ट में जितने भी पार्टिसिपेंट्स हैं उन सभी का धन्यवाद। जो अभी तक बैठे उनका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। उन्होंने इतना इंतजार किया इतनी गर्मी में बैठे सुना। और सबसे हिमांश सर का बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद इस मूड को टेस्ट करने के लिए, इतना पैसे से सुनने के लिए। सर आप
एक 20 पार्टिसिपेंट शामिल हुए और उन्होंने बहुत अच्छा प्रदर्शन किया। ये एक क्लास है और वो हमारी सिलेबस का हिस्सा है, जिसका उद्देश्य बच्चों को न्यायिक प्रक्रिया प्रैक्टिकली सिखाना। ये जो 20 स्टूडेंट्स करीब पार्टिसिपेंट किए और ये जो है स्टूडेंट भी किए हुए, पार्टिसिपेंट ने अच्छा प्रदर्शन किया है, लेकिन सजेशन है करीब 10 साल मैंने कोर्ट में बताया और टेस्ट किए थे, तो मैंने नोटिस कुछ चीज़ें की हैं। ये जो माइक होता है इससे करीब 6 इंच दूर रहती हो, जो रीडिंग है रीडिंग से एक्सप्रेशन में आइए अच्छी तरह से स्लो वाइज को जो है ऐसे समझ लीजिए कोर्ट के अंदर डिस्ट्रिक्ट कोर्ट या हाई कोर्ट में देते हैं, तो डिस्ट्रिक्ट कोर्ट में कोर्ट के बगल में होगा, तेज भी नहीं होगा और स्लो भी नहीं, स्लो नहीं बोलना है, क्योंकि जो सामान्य रूप से हम बोलते हैं, एक दूसरे से कन्वर्सेशन करते हैं, बातचीत करते हैं, उस वॉइस में 30% आप बढ़ाइए। जबकि आप जो है कभी भी किसी प्रेजेंटेशन में जाइए तो जो सामान्य वॉइस से आप बातचीत करते हैं उसमें 30% आप अपना वॉल्यूम बढ़ाइए। कि जो लोग ये लोग है ना बोलिए, तो जो स्लो वॉइस का मामला था उसको थोड़ा सा ये लर्निंग प्रोसेस है और जो नेक्स्ट पॉइंट है कि जो टाइम का मामला है, कुछ स्टूडेंट को ज़्यादा टाइम ले लेते हैं, यहाँ पर जो 5 मिनट 4 मिनट उससे ज़्यादा, तो इन हाई कोर्ट हमें एक निश्चित समय मिलता है, इतने समय में ही हमें फैस करनी होती है, अपने टाइम में है ना, और फैक्ट्स लगाने होते हैं ना, जो हमारे देश के फैक्ट हैं पूरी शुरू करने होते हैं। आप अपने पक्ष को तथ्यों के साथ रखिए, बस नेक्स्ट जो चीज़ और मैंने देखी कि बच्चे जो है आ रहे थे जा रहे हैं, तब से आ रहे हैं ये भी थोड़ा सा है, और जो पार्टिसिपेंट है कम से कम उन्हें तो आगे होता है। ये क्लास है, अनुमति देख जाना, अनुमति देके जाना, ये प्रक्रिया है। वैसे पार्टिसिपेंट हैं उन्हें चाहिए जो एक हो रहे हैं, सुन रहे हैं, समझ रहे हैं, उनके लिए बाकी बहुत अच्छा एक लर्निंग प्रोसेस है, सीखने की एक प्रक्रिया है, ये सब कुछ आता है, करने का सब कुछ होता है। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद।
ठीक है, आपका ये सेकंड नोट को कंक्लूड होता है, थर्ड नोट को जल्दी ही डाल दिया जाएगा। थर्ड नोट को भी दूसरा